wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Wow, son of a gun, paid for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Full drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get sold.
From the automotive capital of the world, we get a look at a venue that pays homage to that industry. Welcome to Ford Field here in Detroit, Michigan. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Buffalo Bills and the Detroit Lions. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Ford Field. Ty Johnson now to return. Oh, he eats the hit to bring it into that right near the 25-yard line. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
319.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. He's got him. It's caught. 30 into the red zone. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. It ends with a touchdown.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
So Allen lining the Bills up to go for two.
The Bills are lining up.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Complete at the two. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Jacob Sailors now to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Downfield, this fine St. Brown. At the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions find an answer with their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on the opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. They could do some serious damage.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Well, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. First turn of the game for James Cook. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. They're going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I am an aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Man in motion here. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. Hits the 20. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills face a 4-point deficit. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Sean McDermott keeping his offense out there. They're going for 2.
The Bills are lining up for
Allen looking to throw this. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
and their own 23-yard line.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that head before the defender can cover it.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Finds a seam down the middle. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a pickup of 26. And the Lions have a first down.
Detroit Lions, first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Goff. Underneath, it's Gibbs. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions get 6 more on their early advantage. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. He's at midfield. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. all set up. Here comes the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
319!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Play action now. Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down.
This is Cook. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Avonte Maddox comes up with it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it? How do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I honestly think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
On the return is Ray Davis. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
Their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
30-yard line.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. He's hauled down. What a wild play as they pull off the double pass. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Palmer coming in motion left. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They've got a man in motion. First down throw for Allen. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. They connect on the trick play. And he's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a first down. They get an even 10 on that play. That's good for a Buffalo first.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Bill.
All set to go now from the 35. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud quarterback, just throwing away from him? Maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills chop some of the lead off before the half. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk.
That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Completed to his running back. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he drives this forward to the 6. Detroit calls timeout, gets second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. That's Cole Bishop. And the Bills make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
At their own 17-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They send a tight end in motion. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Prager on to send it away. Sailors now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Play action here with Goff. Hot and quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 13 at the 20-yard line.
Goff back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 20. Yards out of the play and move the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. He's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I'll try for 2. Goff gets his line set.
The Lions will
All right, they're going to throw for it. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And you remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Goes to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air. Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. To throw again, it's Allen. He finds it beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
And they're backed up a bunch ahead of this 3rd down, Brock, as this is out at least a few yards behind the line.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle. In this case, run him right out of bounds.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Alex Anzalone with the pick. He's got room to roam. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape, not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
All right, Brock, your time with Seattle and especially Indy, you were on the winning end of some blowouts. Is there any reason you'd have ever gone for 2 up this big?
Now, let's see. Mike Holmgren, Tony Dungy, my father. No, Kate, you would not ever do this because the football's got a funny way of coming back and humbling you. Maybe not in this game, but down the road, and I just don't like any part of this decision-making.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw now, Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. And they pick him off again. Alex Anzalone with the pick. And the Lions get it.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. We can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New England Patriots and the Detroit Lions. Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And off we go from Ford Field. And he'll be taken down right at the 29. Yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
Right to the air. Here's Goff. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
16 yards. And the Lions first down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. 2nd and 10. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's moving forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cut. 20.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one down the field, but will wind up incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete.
Oh, look at this! It's a fake! fake, and he's not going to get there. Big roll of the dice, trying the fake, but he's stopped short of the first down, and it's a turnover on downs.
Crazy. Hey, what's up? Five.
Throwing right away, it's May. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. And it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here goes up. Hey, what's up? Crazy.
Here's May. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Crazy.
Now May. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And he will